cooking is my least favorite activity. So much work for very little reward. I don't know, recording vertically, it's hard. More French curls, they said. I look crazy. But if I could your brother give us flyers with the child's face on it with no to child abuse. Put the perpetrator's face on the flyer. Leave the victim, well, the survivors, alone.
You can imagine how strong it is for them to spray it in that compound and smell the perfume.
I don't think I've ever actually said this, but cooking is my least favorite activity. That it is so much work for very little reward. It will take how long to cook, to just eat in? I mean, I can buy the food. I'm going to do it because, well, I have to, and I'm not living alone, so. But I've not done the taste test yet. I didn't realize that Gino was finished and some other spices I wanted to put. And I'm nowhere near in the mood to leave the house to go and buy just a couple of things. Well, it smelled nice, so I think it tastes nice. Because I have to do it today. I had to cook one. I've done that already. I'm supposed to plan content for the upcoming month. What else? I'm supposed to edit. I think that's all. That's all I have to do today. I think eat my rice.
I'm doing your recipes.
It is hitting me in ways I cannot deny that I have to start building a brand on TikTok or Instagram. And those apps, it's true, I have an Instagram account, but it's like my personal accounts where I used to post pictures of me. The last time I posted a picture was, I think, my birthday last year. I don't really like Instagram. I don't know, it's too polished. And now TikTok. I don't like recording vertically, it's hard. And again, I feel like I'm not always going to have things to post on TikTok. You know, TikTok, you have to post. YouTube at least, I have a week. Since I post every week, I have a week to think about stuff. But TikTok, you have to post. I think some people post even 3 times per day. I don't think I can. But it's something I have to do, right? And again, imposter syndrome. I don't know. But I'm going to have to figure it out. Now I want to eat and then yes, go and do the rest of the things I have to do today.
I still going to ask about the buffet and the Hollandia.
She not say nothing.
What's one bucket there? The last one.
Good morning. It was another day yesterday. You should also show you me doing the content calendar and me editing, but with the rain. With that rain, I passed out. And then when I woke up, I could not really record again. So here we are today. Today I woke up and I don't know if you know, but I think you do because I've said it here a couple of times. I used to go on morning runs, morning or evening. So I started with 10K steps. And then in between the steps, I started jogging. And then I started running. But it has been a while since I did that. I think the last time I went was 3 days ago. And I went because of my brother. Since I become more difficult for me to leave the house to do the 10K steps or to do the running or even 10K steps, I decided to skip it. So every morning, I would skip rope. Today was the first day at what? Anyways, plait French curls, they said. Do French curls, they said. I look crazy. So I have to take this down, but not today. I have to take it down. Today there is one makeup inspo I have, and I want to try doing it. I'll film it with this hair. So I'm going to try to finesse the hair to give it a bit of life. Probably water, conditioner, and maybe gel. I don't know. I'm just going to try to finesse it to give it some life, and then I'm going to do the makeup. I would have brought you along with me, but my phone is low and there's currently no light. And we cannot turn on the gen now. Turn on the gen later. So I'll probably just show you the end results. I wish I could take you along with me. I want to see. I want you to see me panicking. But anyways, bye. Guys. Come on. What? What? Oh my goodness. Stunning. Stunning. I love it.
Running back to the strip club, I'm never going back. No you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough for petty dudes. I put enough.
So my phone is low. It's 3% now, but I'm done. I still have to learn how to hide my brows properly. Right, but that aside. Even to your brother, give us a new and stable. You are everything because you deserve it. Guys, I've been saying something, I don't know. I've been seeing things going on and on about this, about child abuse, right? And it is so disheartening seeing that each time they use, okay, something happened recently. A child was sexually assaulted by a grown-ass man, a pedophile. And things like this, you only hear the story. It's in rare cases that you see the pedophile's face, right? You only see the child's face. And people went ahead to make flyers with the child's face on it, with no to child abuse. And it's a bit like, for the rest of that child's life, that child is going to be reminded that the child is a victim. Well, we should actually call them survivors, because they are not victims. Putting the child's face on the flyer is, I don't really think it's helping cases. Like, it's not helping the child. It's true that, yes, I'm saying, okay, maybe we are spreading awareness, but we can do that without putting children's faces on the flyer. It's just so, put the pedophile's face there, put it there, and put, I don't know, a big cross there or something. Let people know that that is who we should be punishing, right? You cannot be sharing a child's face for the world to see that this particular child has been assaulted. In school, they're going to talk about it in school, they're going to talk about it everywhere. The child is always going to be reminded of this particular part of her life, and we are making things worse by putting her face on a flyer. The internet never forgets. One day, one time in the future, somewhere, she's still going to see that flyer. And anywho, what I'm saying is that if you want to make a flyer to spread awareness, put the perpetrator's face on the flyer. Leave the victim, well, the survivors, alone. It is okay. They need this time now to heal. They don't need any more pressure, pity. Like, it is a lot to deal with. They don't need now extra perspectives from outside, because people always have things to say, and the internet is not a very nice place. But anyways, I just saw it now and decided to come and say it here. I think this lighting looks crazy, but it is the best I could do. I want to clean up the makeup stuff. Perhaps that will be the end of this vlog. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I know I'm making sense, but I don't know how to pass the message. But the child is always going to be reminded